Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to walk you through how to create a leads ads forms using Instant Forms on Meta's platform. If you're unfamiliar with what Instant Forms is, it is Meta's in-platform form builder slash survey builder. It is the #1 location for generating leads at the lowest cost on Meta's platforms. Let's dive in. So I'm in the Meta Business Suite. Head over to business.facebook.com, click the three bars at All Tools, and scroll down to Instant Forms. It's underneath Advertise. Click Create Form in the top right. We're going to start with New Form. If you already have a form created, you can just duplicate it. Side note here is once a form is created, it is uneditable, unfortunately. You will have to duplicate an existing form or start from scratch if you want to make even the smallest change to your Instant Form. So we're going to start with a new form. Click Next. Name it something that resonates to you. So we're going to go with the example, we're a roofing company, roofing leads. Form type, you have more volume or higher intent. If you click higher intent, it adds a review screen for people to review the information they filled out. In this, always go more volume. If you run into the issue that you're getting a lot of spammy leads, then perhaps consider higher intent, but 9 times out of 10, you want to use more volume. Here we're at the intro level. You can choose a background image. If you know you have a nice image of a roof in this example, then use it as your background. So I have one picked out here. Let's find it. roofingexample.jpg. It should populate here on my device. Sometimes it does not. But anywho, you can always use the image from your ad too. That helps with keeping consistency. If people click on your ad and they see your ad in the background, they'll be easily reminded that, hey, you clicked on the ad. But use an uploaded image if you have a nice one. So we're at the greeting part. In the headline, I always like telling people what the offer is. Make sure they are reminded, so they click from our ad, remind them what the offer is and what's at stake here. So we're going to go with get 10% off your roof plus free estimate in 5 minutes. So I know this 5 minutes is a big promise, but if you're able to contact them immediately, that's ideal. If you're not, just say within 24 hours or something. Adding a timeline to it helps give the form filler out just an idea of what they're going to receive here. So in description, say something like fill out our 30-second form to claim your free roofing estimate and 10% discount. Make sure it sounds easy to them, 30-second form, and remind them what's at stake here. So moving on to questions. I like asking 1 to 2 questions. It helps eliminate some spam. Don't ask every single question that's imperative. Like, only ask the necessary questions off the bat. Don't ask them, okay, do you have like how many vertices are in your roof, or I'm just spitballing here. Only ask what's necessary. I think some good qualifying questions to make sure we don't get spam and that are necessary to give a rough estimate is what type of roof are you interested in. We can go with shingle, metal, clay tile, concrete tile, flat, and then other. Just some ideas here. Okay, that's a good question there. I'll add one more here that, again, will help make sure we're only getting qualified leads that are interested in a new roof, but it's not too easy to ask. What's the approximate square footage? I'm going to say 1K or 1,000 to 15,000 square feet, or 1,500, 1,000 to 2,000 square feet. Okay, so these are the options: 1,000 to 1,500 square feet, 1,500, 2,000, 2,000, 4,000, 4,000 plus square feet, and then we'll just add unsure too, because many people probably won't know, but we'll give them that option. So here, underneath the pre-fill questions, this is where we actually collect the contact information, give them a description. This is a make sure we're letting people know how we're going to contact them in this space. We'll contact you at the provided phone number and email as soon as possible. So one, this will make sure people give us their accurate email and phone number. And two, it just gives them a heads up on how we're going to contact them. So I like collecting full name, email, and then city or zip code. Don't use street address because many people are extremely hesitant to include their street address. They view it as invasive or whatever. So collect city or zip code at this stage. You can collect the address when following up with them. Note that warning was adding too many questions lowers your submission rate. Totally true. That's why we like to only ask 1 to 2 questions, preferably only 1, but 2 if you want to make sure they are qualified. Okay, so we're going to collect their full name, phone number, email, and city. Privacy policy, you do need a privacy policy. If you don't have one, create one really quickly. They are easy to create. We have ours here at this link, and then this link text, it really doesn't matter. Nobody should ever click on that. And then you're to the completion screen. You can say, you can leave this as is. Thanks, you're all set. That's not bad. I like saying, thank you, we'll be contacting you as soon as we can. Just, again, affirming that, hey, we're going to follow up. Look out, check your emails, keep an eye on your phone, make sure you are prepared to hear back from us. And then their description, it's decent too. You visit our website or exit the form now. So what they mean by this is after the form's already submitted, we already have their lead information at this stage. This is like a follow-up screen. You can route people to go to your website or call business directly, or if you have like a pamphlet of roofing options or pricing information, you can attach a PDF for them to download. But I'm going to say you can exit the form or call us now for immediate service. And then I would add that we'll be calling you. We said within 5 minutes earlier on. If that's an achievable, realistic goal, we'll keep consistent with that. If it's an hour, that's fine. If it's 24 hours, that's a-okay too. But I like reaffirming that, hey, keep an eye on your phone during this time frame because we're going to be following up with you. That way people don't forget that they filled this out. They can expect to hear back from us. And then call business directly. I'm just going to put in a filler number right there. So yeah, if people want, they can call us directly from the instant forms, but otherwise we already have their lead information. We can now follow up with them. We have their email, their phone number, their name, and we have their inputs as to how big the roof is, what type of roof it is. So yeah, we're all set to set up a successful instant form that's going to generate a lot of leads for a roofing offer here. But just a reminder, the intro, the greeting, this is where you need to put your offer and then make it sound easy, that it is easy for them to fill it out. That way they are encouraged to continue. Ask only necessary questions, nothing more. If it's not necessary at the intro, then leave it out. Their contact information, collect phone number, full name, email, and city or zip code, not street address. Make sure you let them know how you'll be contacting them in the description, and then have your privacy policy page. But then the completion screen, just remind them that you'll be following up with them. So again, Instant Forms is the best location for generating leads at the lowest cost on Meta's platforms. You should leverage it in 2025.